Hello and welcome to episode 31 of We Ain't Got a Barrel of Money here on YouTube. We go away to Tottenham today, down to White Hart Lane, for a Sam Allardyce managed Tottenham Hotspur. We're unbeaten in 5 games, in good form, and actually in the European places, if there were any on this database. But this is going to be a tough game. Let's see how we get on. So then, as mentioned, we are playing Tottenham Hotspur, but before we get into that, let's have a look at what's been happening. We currently lie 6th in the league, level on points with Aston Villa, just 3 points behind Leeds, who are 4th and would be in the Champions League places. Stein Heisegems is absolutely banging the goals in, 13 goals so far this season, and also the highest even average rating since you last saw us. You saw us play Arsenal, which we lost. A 2-0 defeat. Since then, we beat Watford 1-0. We beat Southampton 1-0. We beat Man City 3-0. A hat-trick there from Heisegems. Newcastle away 1-1 again. Stein were there again with an away goal to equalise and get us a 1-1 draw at St James's Park. And then we went just a short trip across from St James's Park and beat Sunderland 2-1. Clinton Morrison getting in on the act now and starting to score goals, which is good, puts pressure on Stein and also gives us another option should we need it. But Tottenham today are going to pose a very different threat, and we shall have a look at the team selection. I've not actually done this before I've come onto the video, so let's just change it around a little bit now. Garley's been playing really well. 19-year-old Nicolo Garley has been playing really well for us so far, so last few games he's going to keep his place and retain that. Wayne Quinn will come in at left back. Aaron Hughes will go onto the bench. Nene's alright there, and I think we're okay up front, are we? Davis actually had a rest last game. Thornley, he can play, so that's it then. So this will be a team that starts away at White Hart Lane, so it will be Poolman goal. A back four of Stockdale, Garley, Jagielka and Wayne Quinn. Sean Derry, Michael Tongue and Danny Murphy in midfield with Davis and Thornley supporting Heisegems up front. Like I said, they're both scoring goals at the moment, which is massively important, and providing good competition. Both scoring all different types of goals, which is massively important. Did I say it's important? I think I did. But yeah, doing really well. So I expect us to keep as good run going. Obviously, that weren't the right team talk to set, but let me just switch this back to highlights. And let's see how we get on against Tottenham. Like I said, Sam Allardyce inspired. Who would have thought that? A few games ago, Sir Alex Ferguson was actually on the verge of the sack at Manchester United because they really have been struggling. And from the players they've got, they really have no right to be struggling. But like I said, we went away and beat them at Old Trafford. Could we see Sir Alex Ferguson getting sacked in 2003? Possibly could. But they have just gone 1-0 up at Watford, courtesy of a Ryan Giggs strike. But a quiet opening 10 minutes here, and Tottenham will start this highlight. De Cruz Carvalho, Stephen Carr, Darren Anderton. It's not a good goal to concede. We did get a tackle in, but unfortunately it's straight to Leon Cancelberg, who pops it in at the back stick, and that's disappointing for us. Like I said, we've made it 5 unbeaten. Of course, I'm trying to pick videos that'll show you teams that you'll probably be interested in seeing. Do you know what I mean? Players like Sol Campbell still at Tottenham on this and things like that. But probably the more difficult challenges compared to sort of your Watfords and your Sunderlands and your Newcastles. No disrespect to Newcastle and Sunderland and Watford. But I'm trying to pick teams that'll, do you know what I mean, gear a bit more of a retro and nostalgic feel when you see players like Darren Anderton and Sol Campbell and players like that. But like I said, we are capable of coming back into games, definitely. And maybe we will hear as Robbie Stockdale's got the ball, but we won't because no highlight comes of it. But we do have one here, Wayne Quinn. Chucks it in long. Strange throwing. Strange throwing. And Tottenham do look the side that are firmly in control of this game as they knock one over the top towards Marquez, but Stephen Davis picks it up well. and Garley knocks it forward. Stein wins the flick on, but Sol Campbell will recover. And it's out to Robinson now on the left, and now Cantelberg again, and look to take on Robbie Stockdale. He has done. Davis is back to cover and help him, but it's a wonderful ball in. And Wayne Quinn clears long upfield. Carvalho picks it up again, and Mendes knocks it out towards Carr. They've got down this side again, and this little bit of interplay down this side here seems to be getting in behind us. But we are controlling possession, which is making me think that maybe we should be going a little bit more positive. I'm going to just knock it up to balance. As we are dominating possession, there's no reason for us to be sat by. But Darren Anderson's down this side again, and Poole makes a good save as Derry smashes long upfield. They're uninterested. I think it's time for us to probably demand a little bit more as they knock that long, but Garley wins that. Now Tong out towards Davis. Davis now playing through the middle. Murphy tries to win a flick on. He doesn't exactly do it well, but Ian Walker does really well there, diving to his right hand side to save the strike. And now it will be Michael Tong to whip in the corner. Jagielka is there, and Ian Walker makes another save. But after an early setback, we do seem to be coming into it a little bit more, which is good. Positives. Anderton now with the free kick. Cantelberg heads it, it's over. Pullman always got it covered as John O'Shea sends Manchester United 2-0 at Watford. And after a first half, 1-0 down, you feel that we could come out second half and have a bit of a go, yeah? Cantelberg's going down this side again. We don't need to concede another one, though. That must be said, as Darren Anderson down this side into Carr. These two are causing us all sorts of problems down this side. And really, you have been unlucky. Again, we'll get 10-15 minutes, and then we'll make the changes. We have actually lost as assistant manager. Russell Slade's going to be the manager of Brighton. We've brought in a Scottish lad to replace him, so that's a little bit of change behind the scenes that's gone on. But he's been impressive. He's been impressive all through the season. You couldn't really ask for more than for us to be sat in 6th place. You really couldn't. Isogems loses out there, and Anderson clears it away. But Derry will pick it up into Michael Tong, back to Sean Derry, into Tong again. Tong plays it down the right. He's got Stockdale overlapping. Stockdale's got players in the box. Davis is one, and Simon Davis rattles it home. Simple ball into him, and he struck it right-footed. Ian Walker stands no chance, and Sheffield United equalise at White Hart Lane. Again, Derry into Tong. It's a lovely overlapping run by Stockdale. Davis just holds back a little bit here, and once he gets that bit of space, he strikes it. Ian Walker's no chance. And it's game on. Stefan Iverson's come on now, and we're looking at making a change. Isogems may come off, but we shall see how things progress. But I feel we're on top a little bit now. Wayne Quinn wins a good header there. Ryan Giggs has got his second of the game at Watford. And Carvalho's played a ball, but it's only as far as Robbie Stockdale looks to come forward. Plays it out to Ben Thornley. Down this left-hand side into Danny Murphy. Tong. Davis. I'm expecting Robbie Stockdale to appear down this right-hand side. He has. Here is Robbie Stockdale. Into Davis. Same goal. Oh, and Ian Walker down to his right-hand side this time. But Simon Davis, it was nearly a carbon copy. And we could get something here. Tong now. Corner. Whips in. Headed away well. Garley will retrieve it. Can he keep possession? He can. He plays it into Danny Murphy, who goes back out towards Tong. Tong again. Oh, nearly gets past his man, but doesn't quite. And I think I'm looking at changes. I'm actually looking at Danny Murphy, who seems to be apprehensive, and maybe just shore it up a little bit in that midfield now. So we will be making some changes. Danny Murphy's going to come off for Rose, and Rose is going to swap with Derry, and Isogems is going to come off for Clinton Morrison. Hopefully that just steadies it up a little bit in midfield. That's really the plan with that. But I feel we could go on and win this. I don't want to change his defensive, because since we've changed to balance, we've been better. And that's good. Rose now into Tong, back to Rose, right. playing in that half-back role, knocks it out right towards Davis and Stockdale. Fortunately, Stockdale recovers it well, and now it's into Tom. Davis now does well again. Passing not quite as crisp, but still doing okay. Boom, plays it out to Jagielka, back into Rose. Rose into Tong, playing out from the back here as Tong sprays it left towards Quinn, and it's back to Jagielka. It's patient. Tottenham are trying to put a press on us, but haven't managed it. But Derry picks out Clinton Morrison, and Sol Campbell makes a good tackle. A very good tackle, reminiscent of a young Sol Campbell. But they've took him off after that. Maybe an injury. Who knows? But I mean, we're at this stage now where we're going to places. As I'll pause that just as we're down this side. Quinn again into Derry. Morrison, can he pick a pass? Thornley can. Davis! Simon Davis has surely won it! Oh, we're not going to VAR. No way on earth! We shouldn't even have VAR. Retro. We don't want this stupid thing, do we? Because it denies moments like that. Tong into Morrison. Come on, Blades, get one now. Rose. Edge of the box into Derry. Back to Rose. Tong. Stockdale and Davis are both down this side. Rose to Derry again. Morrison. We're playing some lovely stuff around their area. Tong into Morrison. Oh, and Ian Walker makes a wonderful save. And how? How have we not won this? We've still got another chance though as Michael Tong steps up to take this right foot and he does. Morrison's there. And Clinton Morrison heads over. But what a second half performance this has been. And this would be heartbreak. This would be heartbreak because Darren Anderson shoots. It's blocked by the wall and maybe there is a break on. Robbie Stockdale's down the right hand side. It's Robbie Stockdale. Can he pick a pass? He can't pick a pass. And now we've got a corner. It's end-to-end stuff here as in the final stages at White Hart Lane. Wayne Quinn, corner. Sibby whips in left-footed. Taking his time about it. Now crosses in. Morrison's there again. Oh, it bounces through. And Perry clears away, but Quinn will recover. And I think that's going to be the end of that highlight. But oh my word, we might have another chance here. Thornley this time, he's onside. Look at Davis at the back stick. Oh, he's tried. He's tried to get it in, but we do have another corner. Michael Tong whips in, this time headed away again. And we could really do with winning this race, Sean Derry. He hasn't. Darren Anderson's going to have to try and get past Wayne Quinn. He doesn't though. Iverson's there. Robinson's on the overlap. And Mark Poole makes a good save. I tell you what, it's one for neutrals this though, isn't it? 93 minutes. Is there going to be a winner? Craig Bellamy equalises late at Villa Park. Simon Davis heads that out of play, doing his defensive bit. Simon Davis has had a good sort of middle part to the season, struggled a little bit at the start. I think that's fair to say. But we understand that we're going to take him a little bit of time. Carvalho now into Anderton. Jagielka recovers that well. Coolly back to Mark Poole. Less cool, smashes it into the Spurs dugout. But you'd have to say, as far as 1-1s go, so depending if we don't concede anything stupid here, which we don't, Ben Thornley does his job well, clears upfield. It's all over here at White Hart Lane. It's Tottenham Hotspur 1, Sheffield United 1, and I think that is a very good showing. A very, very good showing, in fact, at White Hart Lane. Away from home, we retain 6th position. 7th. We could drop down to 7th. Sorry, I do apologise. West Ham have just nipped above us. But we keep going on. And I mean, if you would have offered us this, I mean, let's be fair, when we came up to the Premiership, we thought we might struggle a little bit. We're flying. Maybe it's just a thing Sheffield United teams do now. Who knows? If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like and subscribe for more Football Manager videos. And we shall see you next time. See you later.